Hello again. You got me walking away from having just turned the recording on. So, in our earlier session, or a prior session, there was a nice warm-up series. So now we will progress into a series of movements having already warmed up. So find yourself with the feet hips width apart. And what I would like to do with this one is to begin the Crane Frolic. So we can turn the heels in so that they almost touch. Maybe they do touch. The toes turned out at 30 or 45 degrees. So we find ourselves, this is for the summer, the crane being a wonderful frolic, one of the 5 animal frolics, a very, very old practice. So we're allowing our wings to just relax at the side, the palms facing up. And from this position, knees slightly bent, long spines, we will inhale up. And exhale, lowering down. No need to bend the legs here. Inhale as we rise up. Exhale as we lower down. Inhales up. Exhale up. So you might notice that there's this sensation of energy movements emanating from the palms or the fingertips. Think of yourself as a crane, a symbol of poise, coolness, steadfastness, stillness. Now, on this next breath, we will inhale up, over the head, and out to the sides as we expand our wings. And from here, they come shoulder height. We'll take thumb and index finger together and gently raising up the extensions, relaxing thumb and index finger. And again, raising up and lowering. So we form the crane's beak with the thumb and index finger, and then we relax. And we breathe deep, crane belly breath. And we find that sense of softness and relaxation. The second movement of the Crane Frolic. Very nice. Now we will drop one more time, except this time now we'll let the hands come down, way down. And then fly and open, back up and down. So here you're looking for that sense of fluidity, and gracefulness, and continuity of breath with movement. Inhaling up, exhaling down. One more. Excellent. Letting the arms come down to the side. So we'll practice now the next piece of this, of which we will divide it into half and then combine. So let's inhale and open out. And exhale and flow in, palms facing in. So we're just working with our wings. Inhales as we open. Exhales as we draw in. Inhales as we open. Exhales as we come in. standing tall, unwavering, deep belly breath. Now on the next one, we'll open, but let's come down on the toes, keeping the spine long. Now if it bothers you with the knees, don't come down so far. Lowering heels as the hands come in. So this is a bit more challenging. Inhaling to maintain the strength, exhaling as you rise up. And as I say, if you only bend slightly, if it's challenging to the knees, but sitting lower if you have the ability to do so. And remember, we are coming on to the toes as best you can. Finding your own personal linkage of breath with movement. Chin is level or slightly dipped. Let's do 2 more. You could do more if you like. I like to think of it between 5 and 9. 5, the 5 elements, 9, the auspicious number for longevity, and 7 is a lucky number, so who knows, maybe there. Excellent. Now let's move on. So sometimes this next one is before the last, and sometimes it's after, just depends. But we'll cross and open up to the heavens. So full expansiveness. If you remember which arm was on top, maybe you switch. But don't overthink. And just find this beautiful rhythm as you stretch the lungs and the heart. The mind is wandering, come back to your breath. Deep, expansive, crane, belly, breath. Last one. Flowing back down. Now we'll add the next dimension to this. So as we cross, let's shift the weight into the right leg and raise the left up. Knee hip level, lowering down, gentle. And shifting the weight into the left. And up. And down. So you're looking for the continuous movement and breath. And it's easy to find yourself wobbling or falling out. And sometimes it's just a matter of smiling and regaining your composure and continuing. Some days are just like that, right? And just notice. Say, oh, I was able to be very even, or I was speeding up and then trying to maintain my balance. Last one. Excellent. And returning back to our stance. So this next one will also have 2 parts. We'll focus on the upper part of the body first. So let's inhale and open our wings as we look over the left shoulder. Now sometimes we don't want to turn so far, and that is also fine. But you're turning the torso to the left. We'll come back in. Palms facing inwards, and now to the right. So you can decide, is it just you want to just angle the torso maybe 30 degrees? Or do you want to really turn the head? You decide. What is appropriate for you? A deep expansiveness of the belly breath. How many of you feel a connection with the energies flowing through you? A sense perhaps of tingling or pulsation, of warmth or coolness, of strength or ease. Are you relaxed? Last set. So I began to the left, so we'll finish to the right. Now, if you did the opposite, that's fine. Just finish on the other side. Excellent. Returning back. Now we'll add the next dimension. So as we open and twist, step out with the left foot, toes, weights in the back leg, stepping in, and then to the right. Just toes touch. And you can, again, just open 30 degrees, keeping the chin in the middle of the chest, or if you want to look more over the shoulder and behind, feel free. That will just allow for more work through the cervical spine and the neck. But you don't have to. Where's the weight? It is in the back foot. So you can see how expansive the chest becomes. The opening of the heart and the lungs. So nice. Let's do one more set. This one you could really get going. So this will be the last set. And you might say, oh, I really like this one. I want to do more. So you can. So we've come back to neutral and we want to check in with our stance again. Now this next one is the most challenging of the standing postures. We will slowly draw the hands up as we did early on, turning them over. Now we'll make the right hand on top, which means the right leg is a standing leg. So shifting the weight into the right leg, hinge from the hips, and forwards fold. Now come down and parallel. If you can't be parallel, that is also fine. And just enjoy this. You're like an airplane, right? A soaring crane. Deep belly breath, straightening the legs. Now you can take the left hand across the right foot. Fingertips maybe touch the earth or not. Right arm goes behind you. Left arm comes forward. Hold this in balance. Don't bounce, balance. Deep belly breath. Palms are facing the left, yes? Now we'll slowly begin to draw the knee in, the left knee, as you bend down, gathering some water or maybe a fish. Rising up, opening the wings as you set your crane foot down. Inhaling up. Now the left hand on top as you turn over, right? Signifying left leg is standing, shifting the weight into the left leg as you hinge from the hips. Extending right. Find your balance here, wings out. Deep belly breath. Now take the right hand down across the left foot. Let the left arm flow back. Right arm forward. Palms face right. Straighten your legs. Hold it and breathe. You start to draw the right knee in as you reach down, gathering some water again, slowly rising up. So once you find your rhythm, then you can continue. Sometimes it's more challenging when we're just learning, isn't it? Inhaling up, turning the hands over, right on top, right leg standing, hinging from the hips. Lengthening, finding the balance here, straightening the legs. Left hand comes down across right foot, right arm behind, left arm forward. Hold it and breathe. Really stretch. Bringing left knee in as you reach down and you gather, using your beak and coming up. Opening with your wings. Gently setting the foot down. Drawing up. Turning the wings over, left on top. Hinge. Stabilize here with the wings outstretched. Take the right wing down now, over the left foot, left wing behind. Inhale, right wing forwards, breathing. Lowering down, gathering as right knee comes in, rising upwards, knee hip level. Slowly setting down. And again, just breathing. Let's do one more set. So we'll do 3. 5's good, but 3 for the 3 burners. How about that one? Something new. Hold it. Left hand comes across right foot, right arm goes behind, left comes forward. Again, find yourself breathing. Reaching down, gathering now as the left knee comes in, rising up, crossing, opening the wings as you set your crane foot down. Drawing up. Left hand on top, left leg standing, hinge. Come into your full flight mode. Soar. Take the right wing down. Cross left foot, left wing behind. Inhale, right wing forward. Now hold this and lengthen, straightening the legs. Palms face the right side. Reaching down, gathering as right knee comes in. Use your core strength to rise up. Opening, gently setting the right foot down. Ah, what was that like? Relax your wings. So, the next movement is walking. So I will just back up a little bit. If you need to create a little space in your room or your outside environment, do so. So we'll begin with the palms facing inwards, and we will start to raise them up in front as we step forward with the left toes, lowering the heel as we open, expanding our wings. Weight is shifted into the front leg. Now we're going to come back, shifting the weight into the back leg as your wings press palms behind. And then flowing through, stepping with the right toes, heel lowers down, open, coming in, pressing behind. Notice how the weight has shifted, flowing through. Toes, heel. Do you see the connection with the crane as they move? How we are assuming the persona of the crane. So nice. Come through one more time with the right. Pushing back, and then I'm going to turn around. You can follow me this way. So we will rise up as the left foot, toes, heel, opening. Weight shifts forward. Now coming in, weight shifts backwards. Toes, opening, coming through. And left, toes, heel, and right. And left. And right. Excellent. So we'll move on to the next of the crane walking practices. So checking in with our stance again. Now this one will be an alternating of leg and arm. So for this, we will start, we're going to step forward with the left, so the left foot will come forward, and the right palm will face up, the left palm will face behind and down, okay? And then we'll twist from the hips. So maybe think 20 degree, maybe 30 degree twist from the hips. And again, toes, so front leg, toes, looking over left shoulder. And then we will lower the heel as we step through. Left hand comes up, right presses behind, twisting now to the right, hinging from the hips at that 20 or 30 degrees. Lowering heel, stepping through. Keep the spine long, and just a slight hinging from the hips as you twist, looking behind, over the shoulder. So nice. And then coming through. Now I'll turn around again so we can follow back. So I will step first with the left toes, right hand up, about chest height, left pressing behind me. I lower the heel. So remember, before I do that, let's look over left shoulder, hinge from the hips. Now lower left heel and switch. Left arm up, right foot comes through. Toes, twist, looking over right shoulder, hinging from hips. Lower heel and step through. And just continue with this flow, as if you were strolling along the edge of the water. The key is to hinge slightly and twist. So we've come to the end of that movement, and the final movement of the Crane Frolic is a variation. So just as we did before, we will step through with the left foot, toes, the right arm up, the left pressing behind, right? Looking over the left shoulder, hinging. Now raise the left leg up, so the knee up maybe to the gut level. And then gently setting down as we step through right. Hinge and twist, then bring the right leg up. Lower down, step through. Left up and down, and then right. Up and down, and then left. Up and down, and then right. Up and down, and left. Up and down, and then right. Up and down. Nice. And now we'll turn around, or I will turn around. You do not have to. So left comes forward. Right arm, left leg. On the toes with left, yes? Twisting, looking over left shoulder, raise left leg up. Gently set it down, step through right. Left arm up. Hinging, raising right leg up, lowering down, stepping through left. Left leg up, lowering down, stepping through right. So you're on the toes, front leg. Weights in the back. Right leg up. Step down. Step through left. Left leg up and down. Step through right. Right leg up and down. Step through left. Left leg up and down. And finally step through right. Hinge from the hips, twist. Then raise the right leg up. Lower. And come back to your neutral place, your Qigong stance. You can let go of the image of the crane now, turn the toes straight ahead, heels lined up behind, hips or shoulder width apart. Let's relax the arms and the hands. We'll slowly draw up the front of the body, over the shoulders, around the head, pushing down, sealing the practice in through our feet. We'll inhale as we sweep up from the sides to the heavens, gathering fresh universal chi, pushing down, sealing the practice in through the legs. And finally, one more sweep up the front of the body, over the shoulders, around the head, pushing down, sealing in the practice through our entire being. Bringing the hands to the belly, female right, male left, the other hand over top. Switch it up if you like. Close the eyes if you can. Feel the imprint of your class, the Crane Frolic. What are you aware of now? Slowly raise the hands up, eyes are closed. Vigorously rub the hands in front of the face. Placing them now over the eyes, cupping or even hovering, your choice. Allowing for the inwards penetration of life force. And one more time, vigorously rub. Placing the hands over the eyes. No anger, no complaint, no ego with anyone. Giving thanks to the divine for all that you've been provided and allowing for the awakening of the heart to care, compassion, to love, to peace, to calm, to the realization of your true consciousness and your inseparableness with nature. Slowly, slowly, you can begin to open the eyes and let the hands drift down. Out to the sides, up and around as we encapsulate the right fist with the left palm. A gentle bow. And returning. You can even bring the hands to prayer if you like. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the Crane Frolic. Practice it. Perfect for the summertime. Or when you're working on balance.